Hey TS, welcome to the student share slot where we show our student results. It's me at the moment and I'm waiting for our co-host Luke to jump on and we can go through this week's trading from my own portfolio. Here's Luke here. Let's just join him now as a speaker. So yeah, a pretty exciting one today because of course we are at the start of a new month. Really awesome, completely exceeded my goals for last month. So yeah, in a really great starting position and just super excited to see whether we can maintain either the 2% goal or above for this month. Just general maintenance. We'll go through the trade log first, and then we will take our orientation from there. Looks like Luke's just joined me, so let's say hello to Luke and wait for a couple more members to join in. Hey, how's it going?
TS and Soph, yeah, everything's good, thank you. How are you doing? Just caught your intros. Yeah, sounds like a really exciting one today.
Definitely. I was quite concerned at the end of last month, although, and this is just the classic life psychology of a trader, just being worried, like, oh my gosh, I've done so well. I'm really happy with myself. Can I continue to do that well? And I think just taking the pressure out of it keeping it emotionless and knowing that the strategies are tried and tested. And I've had a little peek. Of course, this week I've been maintaining my trade log and my portfolio. And I'm really keen to get your eyes on it and to see what you think and where I'm going, because it looks like it's headed for another really successful month, which I can't believe. But yeah, let's check it out, shall we?
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, you caught the end of the TS portfolio is doing really well. First week into July as well. A little bit of competition there, maybe.
We'll see. I know we don't want it to be too much about the competition, but I think just celebrating each other and keeping it social as always is just so exciting. It's really started to ramp things up for me, I think.
Yeah, I mean, completely. If we all can hit our goals of 2%, I mean, wow, what a good system to be a part of, and anything above, I see it as a bonus, really.
Totally. And I love that that's like the way that the TS strategies are structured. They're always setting you up for success in a way. Start off small and gain your confidence, and then you just keep repeating, and so far so good. So
absolutely, yeah. How are you doing here then?
You've got my screen up, right? My trade logger.
Oh yeah, I can see everything. Yep. Yeah, I've got awesome. Your trade log, so yeah.
Okay, cool. So here we are at the end of the first week of July. So we're on the Friday here, and it's the 5th of July. I already took the opportunity to punch in my Delta, Theta, and BP usage. But just for the sake of being on a live, I'm just going to go over to my platform now and double check that we're all in the same place, because obviously the market's live and it's jumping around all the time. So really great practice just to keep checking. So yeah, I've got a 17 Delta and a 17 Theta. So that is as shown here. So we've got our Delta.
So how long ago did you put in those numbers, Soph?
Yeah, it was about half an hour ago. So nothing.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Yeah. And then I will come over to my BP usage, and that's at a 28%. So for me personally, looking at this and starting off my maintenance for today, my portfolio share, the main thing I will be looking at, because obviously we're Delta and Theta traders, is making sure they're in my range. They're within my range. So my Delta is really great. My goals here is to keep it within a 19 negative or plus range. So that's all right. I'm happy with 17. Theta, however, I should be hitting around the 39 marker on that. So that can definitely go up. So of course we're at the beginning of a month. I took off some trades last month. So today it's very likely that I'll be putting on a few new positions. And then the other thing to look at really for us, for myself as beginner traders, the students, is also the BP usage. So everyone's goal should really be about 60% of their own initial goals and funding. And I'm sat here at 28%. And you know, last month when we closed my account, Luke, as you'll remember, you kind of said to me, like, you've done phenomenally well, hitting that 4.38% return for the month. and that was solely with a half of my BP usage used. So my game plan for this month would probably be to step that up a little bit more.
Yeah, well said. I'll add to that as well. This is the reality of trading professionally. Any good business has a spreadsheet that looks somewhat like this, and we're punching in numbers every day, taking data, and data really runs your success of your account. So yeah, well said, Soph. And so what have we found out today? It's great to start with your trade log. It looks like you've realized you've got low theta, and you can see the same in your BP. We're at 28, and where does your account, well, we recommend beginners count sit around 50 to 60%.
Yeah.
So you can start to build your trading plan. And yeah, like I remember, and when Sophie closed June, we realized, and you can see it on your screen here from rows 44 down, that you never really went above 30%. But how cool that you still hit 4% profit last month, which by the way is $447 for an account size of about 9K, 10K now.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So for today, that's sort of orientated me into thinking I'm going to look out for new positions I can put on, and potentially increasing the contract size as well. So I think from that, I'm happy to go on and share my account now if you're happy with that too.
How many positions do you have on? That'll be one more thing to check, I'd say, if you go to your open tab.
So here we go. So at the moment, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 1-1-2s, or that ratio going there, and then I have 5 verticals that are just left at the moment open to hedge naturally. Okay.
So what I'd recommend doing is you've got 6 on, and in our beginners traders course, we have a huge section all about building your strategy, how to build your portfolio. Implement your strategy and build your portfolio. We look at all the metrics, how to run your trade log. And an important point is for diversification, we want to have on more than 10 positions if we can afford to do so. And you can absolutely afford to do it, so with your account size. So you've got 6 on. I'd like to see you in the next week at the maximum getting to about 10 to 12 trades, I'd say. So we can get diversification.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm learning now, as the months go by, how important diversification is, and to have those spread out expiry dates, so that you can keep making consistent monthly income.
Yeah, absolutely. So that we've got the framework for your trading plan today, right? It took us 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And we're good to start live trading.
Yeah, we're ready to jump into the platform. So I'm going to stop sharing that one now and head over to my platform for everyone to see. Go. Hiya.
Cool.
Right, let's jump in. Here we go. Cool. So at the moment, let's just do a little rundown of my positions I currently have open. I'm actually going to group these 4 together because they're all really similar DTEs.
DTEs,
and so all the same rules are going to apply here, that I am waiting. These are my natural hedges. I've already taken off the naked puts in previous episodes, and they're just sitting there doing their thing, and we will be looking around the first to last day before the expiry runs out to actually close these hedges, my vertical spreads.
Yep, paid for. If you're important to state that it's your insurance that's it means we've already won on the naked put, right? We work at a 2-to-1 ratio. So these are our insurance plays. And free insurance plays,
Absolutely. All right, so then moving on to my MESZ4. This here, straight away, we have got October 18th. I actually put this position on this week, and it was great because obviously TS offer the results and alerts subscription. And so through that, I was able to note a position that you put on, and it was actually a September 20th, I believe, for this week. And I'm just noting it because it's really important to check. You know, I went in and I looked at that, and I saw that actually those strikes weren't, or the deltas weren't available for me because I'd already had quite a few positions in the September 20th. So I then just went to look for another DTE within the MES that worked well for me with the same strategy, and I put on another position. So yeah, here it's obviously 2 days that's been open for. I've got 105 days in the position left, and you can see here on my naked put, it's at a whopping 7.2% after 2 days, which is really, really healthy.
That'll be a delta thing. That'll be, you know,
Yeah.
if theta hasn't taken effect in 2 days, which is our time trading value. So it must be a delta, which means it's gone up if we've sold a put. And just to say as well, so what it sounded like you did, you checked our alert service, you saw my trade in the October expiries. And what you're saying is because you got it a little bit later, the market's moved and you found some different strike prices, which is all like run of the mill. That's exactly how I want the alert service being operated. You know, we're making individual traders here at Trade Social. We're stopping people just following these alert services blindly and actually, you know, giving confidence to people, right? That they can do this themselves, read my alerts for some ideas, but run their account independently. So yeah, thank you for adding that. That's really cool. And well done for finding your trade. Looks good.
Yeah, thank you so much. And, you know, the beginner's options trading course and it has given me the confidence, and look where I'm at now. I'm at 7.2% after 2 days. And that just feels so good knowing that I obviously took the strategies. I knew the plan. I knew the maintenance that I needed to create. And then from that, I was able to use my initiative and have the confidence to go and put on the same position, but with different strikes, or the same strategy with different strikes, and still get the same results. So
yeah, wicked. Well done, Soph. And it's worth just really plugging in this point too. If anyone's interested in what Sophie's talking about, what Sophie's covered here in our portfolio, please go ahead and find the links to our platform at Trade Social, where we've got a fantastic platform there. We have courses where you can learn all about everything you're seeing today and the strategies. And also we cover the theory too. We've got a very comprehensive course, all for beginners, and plus the alert service we have as well, a separate subscription, where what Sophie was just covering there is we give beginners trading ideas, and we also go live every day. Well, I go live every day and cover my or the Trade Social portfolio, and you get to see how you know, how we professionally run an account with all the, well, with not just thrills, it's the reality, right, of running an account. So yeah, if that interests people, please go ahead and find us on the platform and come and see us there. Come and follow.
Yeah, we'll pop it in the comments for this live, as we do. Our student shares are freebie, right? So we'll be on YouTube later today, and we'll pop it in the comments so you guys can just scroll down and check out Trade Social platform.
Wicked.
Okay, so moving on then, or 112 September 20th. This is interesting. I still got 77 days in the position, and I mean, again, it's just ridiculous. So healthy, 51.8% on my naked put after 24 days in the position. So yeah, really happy with that. I'm sitting at $165 profit. Am I right with that, Luke?
You are at a $85 profit. So September 20s, yeah?
Sorry. Yeah. Which is awesome. And yeah, I think for me, I'm going to sit on this, I think. As I said, I've still got 77 days left, and I would like to put on some more positions today, and maybe it becomes apparent that I can take off some to recycle the money. But let's head down and complete my overall analysis before we dive into a bit more of the strategy side of things. So yeah, here we have another vertical spread. This is the hedge, September 20th. We've got 77 days left on that. So same rules apply as the other verticals shown in the MES U4. Coming down to my next 112 then, it's October 18th. This is looking really interesting. I've got $131 profit in this position at 62.5%, after the position's only been open 52 days, which is really healthy, and potentially I might look at taking this one off. What are your thoughts on that, Luke?
Taking off that trade, I wouldn't do it, just for my reasons for not doing it. Our deltas are fine. We're still in range for the overall portfolio. And you're at 60. We're trying to look for 90% winners, so we've still got some money to wait for. You've got 105 days until your expiry. So no, I wouldn't have thought to take that one off. What are your thoughts then?
No, absolutely. I'm obviously doing the trade log at the beginning of this session. It was really apparent that I need to be putting on some more positions. So it's not essential for me to take it off. And you know what? Sitting on it isn't going to do any harm. It's only going to earn me more money, because at the end of the day, we are time traders, time decay traders. So yeah. Yeah.
And it's mechanical too. So Sophie's looking at $131 profit. It's a juicy number to go in cash for July and move towards your 2% goal, right? But you need to stop yourself, because it's not really, you shouldn't focus on the dollar value. You got to stick to your mechanics and say, I'm at 62% in that trade. I'm waiting for something bigger, or I'm waiting for my rules, I should say, which is 90%. So really the column, I know we like to celebrate dollar values and that creates a lot of conversation and buzz on social medias, and I'm all for it. But just to make everyone crystal clear, we trade mechanics here, and that's why we do so well, and why our students do very, very well and have success. Is it's a 90% win rate, 95% win ratio, and we wait for our simple rules. Okay.
Yes, well said. It's always so refreshing to get your expertise overlooking the student portfolios.
No worries, of course.
It's easy to lose yourself. So easy to lose yourself. Okay, so then where were we? Yeah, we're moving down to another October 18th. Again, over 50%. $113 in that position so far, and it's only been open for 39 days.
39 days. Amazing.
Left, and we're at the beginning of the month, so I'm going to let that one do its thing. Okay, so my largest position to date on my student account, this is November 15th, and it's a 224. As you can see, my naked put here, I'm sat at a $215 profit, and I've got 44.8% in that position. It's been open for 44 days, and I still have 133 days left. So that is going to be really, really exciting to take off later at a later date. But yeah, as you said, I'm going to leave it to do its thing.
Another tempting one, hey? 422, bigger size trade. Sophie's got more risk on because the account got a little larger. $200+. You're thinking I can pay my rent money with that, or half of it. I can buy this and this. Numerical values, you start to, we all do it. You attach it to things. But being a trader, you put the emotion to the side, follow those rules, and that'll serve you really well, right? Normally when we come away from our rules, that's when the problems kind of start. But we're all human at the end of the day, so we get it. That's why I think Trade Social is really cool, because the students talk to each other in the community feed, share trades, ask questions, especially when you're a beginner, and they help with situations like this, right? The more intermediate and advanced can help the newbies and things. Me and Sophie always there answering questions. Yeah.
You're never trading alone. That's the most important thing.
Love it.
So then finally, my last position here is November 112, and phenomenal again. Like, look at this. We've opened the position up for 14 days. and we're already sitting at 34.6% P&L on open, and I've got $81 profit in that trade and 133 days left. So I'm going to be sitting on that again, but everything's looking like it's going in a really healthy direction.
Yeah, good analysis. So looking at your days open is a great gauge. Cool. So with that maintenance done, yeah, let's look at getting a live trade on for you then. What do you think?
Yeah, 100%. My thoughts are, obviously I want to go are sort of like, we should really be shooting for around 110-day DTE for 110 or a little bit further out, I guess. Because I have some money free now and I'd like to start using that, putting my money to work, I was pondering the question on maybe putting on another 224 and just going a little bit further out to maybe 167-day. Obviously, I don't have a position on in there yet, so maybe that would work quite nicely for me and just use up that extra cash I've got sitting there, rather than opening like a lot more smaller positions and having to manage more. What were your thoughts on that?
I completely agree, actually. I think we said it at the beginning of the session. We want to diversify your expiries, or just generally in every portfolio. We want to try and trade different expiries. You're right, like 110 DTE, that back test's the best. But it doesn't mean the rest don't work. So when we can't get 110 or close to it, of course we can go out to 167. You'll see me trading all the expiries, over in the alert subscription where you can see my portfolio and follow me. Yeah, I stretch it out, I diversify. So yes, go for it. 167 DTE, I think's your one. And I think we're putting on more than one trade today as well. I think. Okay. We'll try. Yeah, we'll see how we go.
All right. So I'm going to go in for my 25 delta. So I'm going to want to buy the 5,300, and I'm going to be selling 5,250 underneath that. And then let's just go down and check out the naked put at 6 delta. So we want to be selling at 6. And now let's play around with the quantity of the contract.
Yeah, following along. Right. Good stuff.
Yeah, you're with me. Okay, cool. So I was thinking we bump that up to 2. My max profit there, 447, which is just under my preferred amount for my max profit on what I'm prepared to lose. But I think because I have quite a bit of money spare, would I be right in saying that I could kind of go above my 5% risk management on this, or it's better not to?
What's 5%? Well, if you go to your trade log, can you remind me what your 5% risk is? Because you want to stick as close as you can to it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's $490.
All right. Yeah, I don't. You can't double 447 then. So I think you're sticking at a 211. And what's happened here with Sofa, I think, is because she's gone further out to the 167. There's more time value, meaning the options prices are more. So it's costing more to put these trades on when you go further out. So what that means is you're not going to trade as many contracts, I guess, because the contracts are more expensive, if that makes sense. Because I know you have a 422 on, so the question is, well, why can't I do a 422 now?
Yeah.
And that's the reason, is because I think your 422 must have been in the 100-day or 90-day expiry.
Okay. All right. So that being said, then I think I'm happy with this, and I am already in the mid price. So I will review and send, and then get this filled on air.
Cool. Yeah, no need for GTC. I like that. We'll just go get it filled now.
Send that one in, and it's working at the. Oh yeah, we've got working at the moment. So I will pop over to my activity tab. I'm going to right click on there and just replace the order. So let's have a look here at the price discovery. We're sat between 36.75 and a 42.25. It's jumping a little bit. So potentially I want to go down to the natural price just slightly. And I'm going to send that one in and see if I can get it filled.
Yeah, I agree. It's all good. What's clever here is Sophie went for the mid price to start with. I love this this price discovery process. We're kind of, in a way, you're fishing in a way. You're starting with what, hey, there we go, and it paid off. If you do that 100 times, you're going to start to make a bit more profit. Good stuff.
Yeah, awesome. So that's now filled, which is great. And then we were thinking, so should I just have a little look at what my headliners are now for my Delta, Theta, and my BP, and then from there decide if I'm going to put on another position, or are you pretty confident as it was so low that I can shoot for another position?
Yeah, I think the latter, because you were below 30% BP, and we've just added a 5% BP, so you won't be more than 35 BP. So I think I would, if you're happy to, go and put on a second trade today, and then we can review your metrics. You know, we'll check on your BP again.
Okay, perfect. So again, going with the idea of diversity that we kind of used as a orientation point for today's share. At the beginning, when I looked at my trade log, I reckon I want to go into my 168-day December 20th. Because I don't have a position in there already. So here we go. Let's have a look then. So 24 Delta. We want to be buying the 5,350. Correct. And then we're going to go in and sell that 5,300. And then let's check out where our 6 Delta is, just down here. And we're going to sell that 6 Delta, that's 4,600, and I'm just going to up the quantity. So we've got our 112.
Yeah, you got a little bit of work to do.
Profit. So that's a little bit higher.
But look at the mistake you got to reduce your contracts.
Here we go.
Well done.
Fantastic. This is why we do it on air, so that everyone else can watch and learn and remind themselves of all the little picky bits.
Absolutely, we're not robots. This is I love these live sessions because this is the reality of trading. This is, we've got, no one's showing their trade logs on YouTube. No one's really as transparent as this. I love this, and I think we need more of this. Hopefully, everyone agrees that they want to see more of this. We're not making big mistakes. This is just trading live, right? And so now you've got your we're 112, brilliant. And what are you going to send off? So how are you going to do this?
I'm hitting the mid price here, and I can see that there's not a huge jump really. So I'm actually going to try and get away with the mid price first, between natural and.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Absolutely. This is such a big market. It's very, very liquid.
Yeah.
Say that again, sorry.
I just think it's such a good market to go in, as a good practice to go in at the mid price.
Definitely.
And then from there, you can kind of gauge it. So I'm going to go and replace the order as it went in for working, and I'm just going to take it down just slightly. Where is my position? It's in here. Yeah, cool. So I'm just going to go move once towards the natural price, review and send that, and let's see what the market.
You might get lucky here. I feel like that'll get filled. You're 25 cents from the market, so you're very, very close. You could just let this cook, and it will get filled in the next 2-3 hours. But for the sake of the live show, everyone's going to want to watch you get this filled, right?
Yeah. I'm kind of going slowly now just to see if it jumps through, but it hasn't. So I am going to try again. And that's the beauty of it. You know, this platform is so versatile and adaptable. Only as simple as a couple of clicks, pretty much. Let's go in at 39 then, right? See what happens. Oh, working still. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the fishing game. You got to have some patience here. The market's moving away from you. Actually, it's gone to 0.70 now. So let's crack on. Let's keep discovering.
Okay. Awesome. All right. So let's go down to 38.75. They love the increments of the jumps. It's never
Probably another to 50, I reckon.
Yeah.
Because the market's moving away from you a bit. Yeah. 38. Put it. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. We should look at it. That's good. We're going to get it filled today. Yeah. This might just hit the market.
It's working.
Not yet. Okay. This is the reality. Yeah, it's potentially there's well, the market's reacting to maybe something, or there's a lot of orders, I guess. So it's moving around a lot, typical for a market, but just continue trying to get it filled. But the best thing what you didn't do is go straight to the natural price. And the natural price, just to remind everybody, is the last traded price in the market. That's what the going rate is. You know, that's what the sellers are asking for. Whereas this is a marketplace, and traditionally in any marketplace across the world, you're going to barter, and that's what we mean by price discovery.
Okay, I'm going to go in at 38.
Okay.
It's only a $3 jump, so I'm going to see. I'm hoping. Still working. Come on, guys. All right. Should we shoot down to I don't want to go all the way down to the natural price.
No, you don't. You just continue the process, Soph. You just don't get emotional about it. You just continue the process. Like, we're walking our way down. I'm sorry if this is boring footage for everybody, but this is live trading. This is how it is.
Okay,
we just need to be a bit faster.
Working still.
Okay.
All right. Oh, I keep going to positions. Okay, so 42, 37. What about a 36? I reckon that's pretty generous.
Yeah, we want to get this filled right now, so yes, let's go for that.
Oh.
So limit price 36 was so far ahead. All right, so I hate chasing markets. So what I would personally do, it's your choice. I'd put this as a GTC and just sit on it for today. It is what it is. So if you go and replace the order.
All right, at 36, that'll definitely get filled later.
Exactly, and we can update everybody later.
Definitely. Okay, awesome. Cool. So yeah, I've got 2 new positions on, and
yeah. Well, we've got 1 new position on, 1 working.
Yeah, that's true. Just gonna do a little. So, is there anything else that I should show everybody today?
I don't think so. I think that's the maintenance done. I think that's a typical day in the markets for everybody for this side hustle strategy. You have you've filled in your trade log. You know where your markers are in terms of delta and theta and everything else. You've responded to it by increasing your theta as best you can. It's taken you best part of, well, less than 40 minutes. We're about 35 minutes. That's a typical session. We do this about 3 times a week, and as long as you're consistent with this, 12 hours ish at the end of the month, that's enough of maintenance to be hitting our goals.
Absolutely, and having gone through the positions today, we're looking at a pretty good return, I think, by the end of the month. So it'll be interesting to see how this student log share plays out.
Yeah, Sophie, your P&L open is around $500. You're at 488 for your MES Z4s. You've got some great profits that are sitting there. The portfolio is looking very, very healthy. So yeah, I think we can wrap things up. But from my side, I think that's a great session. It's a grovelly kind of session. Like, there's nothing too exciting about it. For those of you who haven't seen us put on the strategy before, I think that's a really exciting angle to see how it looks and what deltas we use. Let's just finish with another plug then. Today's been fantastic. Thank you everyone for watching or following along. If you've liked what you've seen, this is a little freebie that we do every Friday, a student share. And if you want to see more, please go over to our platform. It's called Trade Social. We've got courses there for beginners, fast and slow courses. We've got some challenge courses that are coming up very shortly. And of course, we have the alert service, and that's run predominantly by me. And it's a three sessions a week where you get to see me, a professional trader, run an account for no more than 30, 40 minutes. 3 times weekly. I think that's a fantastic insight for beginners. And of course, there's an alert service too. There's plenty of stuff to go and check out. So go and find us. Go find some archive videos as well. And we'd love to have some new members. We'd love to see you there. Is there anything else you want to add, Soph?
Nothing else I want to add. It's the end of the week. So next week we've got the live trading from Monday through till Wednesday. Thursday is the TS22K account share, and then on Fridays is our hotspot seat for the student to come on and share their portfolio. So yeah, going to be another packed week, and find us on YouTube, find us on TikTok, find us on our TS platform and on Instagram, of course, and we'll keep trying to reach out to you guys. And of course, any questions, just jump on, and yeah, we'll help you get on your way to managing your own money, making consistent income monthly as a side hustle. Certainly changed my life. It's changed yours, Luke, and other members on TS. So it's definitely worth getting involved, and I'm excited for our challenges that are coming up. So yeah, absolutely. We do it a different way here. It's a part-time side hustle. Income traders is probably the best term. Okay, thanks everyone. I'm going to see everyone on Monday. So TS members, you'll see me again Monday. Have a fantastic weekend. Thank you so much, Luke.
Thank you. Bye.